What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Diego. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about kind of like what I do here. I have a full-time job, but I'm working for. I got a Domino's, shirt now, and guess where I'm going? I'm going to work at Domino's. So, with that being said, I want to talk to y'all, and I want to let y'all know how is it working for Domino's, right? I think that was one of the things that I was thinking about when you kind of need extra money in this economy now, and or at least even to get ahead. I was thinking, how can I make money, right? I showed you on a while back that I started doing deliveries for Walmart. That does pretty good money, man. I wanted to kind of capitalize a little bit more on that. The only problem with the Walmart that I see is it's not consistent money. So I went ahead and I applied to Domino's. I heard back from them about 24 hours later. I remember I applied on a Sunday, and I heard back from them on a Monday saying, "Hey, we're gonna interview you." I think they even texted me. We want to interview you. Cool. So I said yes. They called me that day or the next day or something like that. And it wasn't really an interview. It was more like do you have any facial tattoos? Do you have any facial piercings or any of that, crazy stuff? Or do you have any DWIs, at least in Texas? Do you have a license? How long have you been licensed? All that stuff, your own car. And then they're like, okay, cool. And then they're like, we'll send you a packet on the email. Anyways, got the email. I guess it says offer letter on there. They didn't even tell me how much I'm getting paid, right? Anyway, so I get a call, hey, complete this, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't even sure that I was hired at this point, so I don't know. So, did that. Went ahead and, what was it? I think it was, they had offered me at least about 4 or 5 days later to do an orientation class. It was all paid for. The franchisee owner that I have, I guess it's a pretty good one, or it's a pretty big one. But anyways, I did the orientation, did about an hour and a half, an hour, whatever. And then after that, I went to the store. I think it was like the next day or something like that. And I talked to the general manager, and I had to do some training. At this point, I was feeling kind of like, oh man, what did I get myself into? Here I am trying to, thank you, sir. Here I am trying to get a job here, and I'm 30 something years old, with these youngins or whatever. But I did the training there. The training was kind of long. It was about, I don't know, 6 hours of just boring online whatever crap. And then I think it was the following week after that, where they finally scheduled me on a Wednesday night, and boy, that was weird. That was eye opening, and I got scheduled that I think it was Friday night and Saturday night. So far, it was pretty good, pretty decent. It was something new, even though I had worked for Domino's before. This was over a decade ago. So, but it was something new, and it was kind of like exciting and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, I think this is good. It's exciting. Finally got my first paycheck. I'm not gonna go in detail how much I really got, but what I will say is, for those who want to know, because it's different. Like the tips in my area are pretty good, right? But they also reimburse me for mileage, so I'm on the clock. The problem is I'm getting minimum wage. I'm on the clock all the time, but I'm also open to getting tips while I'm delivering, right? And then also my mileage is reimbursed, and I think in this rate area, they say it changes or whatever. I think for this area, it's 39 cents per mile. So they pay you no matter what, even if you took a detour or whatever. So pretty cool. And then they also pay you for using your device. On one paycheck, I got like $1.30 back. So it's not much, but it's something. But so far, it was pretty good. What I'm going to show y'all right now is I'm going to have a real life kind of you know, I'm obviously you're gonna stay in the car, but I want to kind of go with y'all this whole night. I'm doing a 4-hour shift. 4 hours is pretty good because it's during the busy time. It's about to be 5 o'clock. I think I get out at 9 or something like that. So, pulling up to the store right now. I will be back and we'll talk more about it. Cool. Alright, guys. We're on our first one here. And this one is not too much. I think it's only like a sandwich and some marinara cup and something like that. I don't know. So, let's see here. Let's wait till this traffic dies off here. Pretty simple. I got 6 miles to go. Our store carries, I mean, it has like a pretty wide footprint, so it is kind of big. I think the most I've gotten was like 8 or 9 miles away, so it's pretty big. So this one that we have here is contactless, which is cool because those are just drop them off, and you don't have to talk to nobody, worry about nobody, whatever. This one, just make sure we don't crash here. This one, so I have an app here that tells me, you know, where to go, whatever, what I'm supposed to grab. It even tells you like any of the sides and stuff like that, just in case, you know, I forget something, so my tips won't go down or whatever. But anyways, they pre-tipped. According to the receipt here, first one that we have for the night is $5.51. So that's a pretty decent one for this area. That's pretty good. I don't know exactly what are the other areas, right? But the area that I work in is a well-funded area where people are very well off. We got mid-class to high-class people. So there was one time where I received like a $24 tip. Excuse me. I get allergies. Oh man. $26 tip or $24 tip, and then the one right after that was like a $16 tip. So that was also New Year's Eve. So just gives you a perspective of how good this area can be. But $5.50, I'll take that. That is a perfectly good one. There are times where you receive $0, and yeah, it kind of sucks, you know. But you know what? You still deliver it. This is what I signed up for. Deliver it, whatever. You get your mileage back. You get your hourly back, right? I think that it depends on your franchisee to see if they want to pay you for that. But I'll tell you, I mean, this franchise seems pretty good so far. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, this is a pretty easy one. I mean, the receipt states exactly what, contactless, blah blah blah. It's not that hard of a job. I mean, I learned to pick up right away within a day or two. I think the hardest part is like maybe procedures and process inside the store. How to store this or how to do this, clean that, whatever. One thing I didn't talk about was some of the tasks that they give you. So, I mean, because they have the manpower, they're going to use you, right? So whenever there's downtime, they don't expect you to, I guess, do the line or like the make line where they make the pizzas and whatever. But sometimes it benefits you if you actually like do where the pizzas come out and box it all up and whatever. Sometimes it benefits you to do that. But one thing that our manager has is they have like a little game plan where it gives you like a task for the night or for the day. So you're supposed to get that task done. He'll say clean the hot bags, or he'll say I don't know, clean the dishes or whatever, clean 10 hot pans or all the hot pans. I don't know, but I'm still going through that, right? But it's pretty simple. Like, you already know what you need to do before you leave, so it's not like hey, I need you to do this, and hey, I need you to do that. It's more like let's divide all the work within all the drivers. All the drivers do a little bit of work and whatnot, and we get everything done, So I like that idea, I don't have to do it right there and there. I can do it at the end of the night. But it just depends, right? But yeah, I'm gonna keep driving here. I still got another 5 more minutes, and I don't want to keep talking, so we'll let you know how it goes. Stick around. That was easy money, guys. Easy money. It's an easy $5.50. One thing I forgot to do, and I guess I was so caught up in trying to make the videos, is I forgot to get my mileage. So what I do is I put my trip to 0, write the little reset, take a picture, and then I just go on through along with the night, and then show it to my closing managers or whoever's closing me out, and then just for proof and whatever. But yeah, that was pretty easy. Literally just drop it off, put it on the doorstep. I normally try to find some sort of pedestal or something to put it on top. I don't like when my stuff is on the ground, especially if I'm about to eat it. But if there's nothing around there, there's nothing really what I can do, right? But yeah, it's pretty simple. I think I'm gonna put the link, or not the link, but I'm gonna put a little screenshot here, over here somewhere on my little tip stuff. So, but we're gonna go back to the store, and we're gonna just see what else is left. There are plenty of drivers, I think. That's the only downfall, is when there's more drivers, you're gonna have less work for you. But it is what it is. It's part of the job, and it's all good. So, see you in a bit. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Cool. Second order of the night. I was probably there, I don't know, it's 5:45 now. Probably about 15-20 minutes. And I was kind of helping out with the end of the line. So sometimes it gets really backed up, and man, it goes crazy. But so right now all of our orders are pretty much stacked. I think we only have like 6 drivers total, so it's gonna be a good night, hopefully. This is prime time right now for dinner time, 5:46 p.m. So yeah, this one that I'm going to, let's see, we got a credit card tip, online tip for $6.45. Woohoo! Let's go. $6 is, it's a little bit when you think about it, but it goes a lot for us drivers here. So yeah, and this is basically a $50 order that they ordered, so that's not bad. Actually, what they ordered was $43. $6 was the tip. I was gonna say something and I completely forgot now. But anyways, we'll see how this goes. This one's gonna be a regular drop-off, so the regular transaction. I was gonna say the store that I work at right now. I've noticed that other videos of people saying this guy didn't tip me, whatever. Most of the tips that I get here are all credit card tips, so you kind of know exactly what you're gonna get. There's very few cash tips. I want to say maybe like 1 for the night, and that's it. And those I appreciate those, because those cash tips are cash is better now than cash later, right? Or money later. But yeah, so that's the good thing about my area. So if you're looking for your Domino's, I would probably suggest try looking for a nice Domino's to work at, or the nice area Domino's. I know that some of the guys over here and gals, they come from a pretty good distance. One of them drives like 40-30 miles away, so it's worth it for him. So good on them, right? So find yourself a good Domino's where you know that there's going to be some money in there. But yeah, let me finish this delivery, and then we'll see what they tip, even though I already know what they tip. I'll show you the screenshot right here somewhere. But yeah. All right. So I didn't post a screenshot, or I didn't, I'm not gonna go every single one of those deliveries, but cool. Got another one here. It's super busy. Literally walked in, just basically found my order, and then just walked right out. So time is 6:03 p.m. And let's see what this one. This is a $4 tip. It's about 6.5 miles away, so it's not bad of a tip. It's not bad at all. So whatever. And their total amount was $60. Gave me $4, so that's a little bit less than 10%. That's fine. And they give me. And the cool thing is they give you some instructions sometimes here. Second house on the left. Okay, cool. This one gives me a code, gate code. So that's one thing that I took from my other delivery to this one is basically took all my gate codes that I had. I try to record all of them because it makes it so much faster that way, instead of having to rely on somebody else to give you the gate code. So cool. So we'll go ahead and deliver that, and then we'll see what happens. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. So we got one here. This one doesn't have a tip. Looks like, $0. We don't know. So it says new customer apparently, but we'll see about that. I usually just take the receipt. That way they can just sign it, and then maybe they'll leave me a tip, and that'll be considered write-in. So, but yeah, gonna go do this one, and let's get this money. Alright guys, so done for the night. Man, it was a good night. Pretty busy, and I like that it's busy, So real quick, I want to see how much I got. For the night we got $53.78 in credit card tips, and I did a total of 76 miles. I was reimbursed for $29.64 for the mileage. No cash tips. The last one that I got stiffed, so zero tip on that one. Total, I think I did. Let's see if we can find out how many we did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Did 9 deliveries today. I did have to do one extra one. That was a remake. Whatever. But 9 deliveries in a total of 3 hours and 45 minutes. So overall, I mean, I had to calculate what how much I got per hour or whatnot. But it was a pretty good night. It was a pretty good night. It was nice and busy. Tips were pretty decent, so it wasn't too crazy. Overall, I'm pretty happy. And hopefully we have another good night tomorrow, but we'll see. So next time, guys, thanks a lot. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment, whatever. See y'all later. Peace.